First, I added a plane for the base. Then I added a solidify modifier to it, and also a bevel modifier. Duplicated and scaled it down. Then I placed it at the corner, and added a mirror modifier to it. Duplicated again, and scaled down. Then I selected its top and bottom face, and bridged the edge loops. Duplicate and bring it down. Then I selected the bottom face of the leg, and moved it away from the center. Then I added 4 loop cuts on the leg, and applied the mirror modifier. With that done, I selected the top face of one leg, and the bottom face of the other. Then I bridged them. I then simply repeated this process for each of the sides. With cursor on top of the base, I added a cylinder with 16 vertices. Then with edge mode enabled, I selected the edge ring with Ctrl-Alt left click, and beveled them. Extruded them along the normals, and inset, and extrude down the top face. Then I added another cylinder, but this time with 8 vertices. Scale it down on Z-axis. And then scale down the top face, to get a conical shape. Selected the edge ring, and beveled them. Then for the latter, I added a cube. After scaling it down, I added a mirror modifier to it. Added some loop cuts, and then extruded the side faces. To not let the faces pass through each other, I turned on clipping. After adding a bevel modifier to it, I was getting some shading issues. So I turned on harden normals, and then auto smooth from the object data properties. I then rotated it a bit. I set the cursor to the center, and added another cylinder. And scaled it down. Inset the top and bottom faces, and bridged them. Then I added a ground plane, and scaled it up. Then added a camera. Changed the resolution. And changed the camera type to orthographic. Then for the tree, I added an icosphere. And extruded down the bottom faces, to create the trunk. Selected the crown, and scaled that up. Selected the loop, and scaled that down. Then I duplicated with Alt plus D. So if I change any one of them, all of them gets affected. Then I added another icosphere for the rock. And then duplicated, and rotated them. I then changed the crown shape a bit, with proportional editing tool. Switched to rendered view, and changed the engine to cycles. Then added an area light at the center, and moved it up on Z-axis. I set the power to 500, and size to 5 meters. Then I added materials to the scene objects. After doing that, I turned on depth of field option, in camera properties. Then I added a circle with 8 vertices to act as a bokeh. I gave it an emission material. And then scaled it down, and duplicated it to create some more. Then finally, to make the scene look slightly better, I changed the look to very high contrast, in the color management. That concludes this video. Thanks for watching it till the end. And before you click out of this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Anything you can do to help this small channel grow, will be appreciated. Thanks.